Hi everyone. Um, so you may notice that I don't sound all that hot, and that's because I am not all that hot. Um, so yeah, we have kids, of course, and one of our kids went off to Boy Scout camp. And while they did amazing and wonderful checks for COVID, there's not a lot you can do to check for the common cold. And yeah, it came home with him. And he masked up and we washed hands and stuff, but it's the cold and it's hard to avoid. So I have been down for like 5 days now with this horrible thing, and my voice is only just starting to sort of come back. Um, but yeah, it's looking like I will be at Ren Faire unless I take some kind of major turn for the worse. And yeah, it's not going to be our usual massive display. We simply just don't have the people. So Serenity is a group that formed around the idea that there are a bunch of us who all hang out together, do reenacting together, and do spiritual stuff together. And because of that, we're all kind of related to one another. And one of our ladies is very, very, very pregnant. She's like due any second. And so it's been a bit intense. Obviously, she's not going to events right now. She's been suffering from some of the less pleasant parts of pregnancy now that she's in those final stages. And so until she pops, she's not coming. Obviously, her husband has no interest in leaving her at this particular time to go play at doing SCA and Ren stuff because he wants to be there when his new child arrives. Um, their mom, who many of you know of as Mistress Leary, will be there. She'll be, I mean, unless we get the call, which we're not really expecting. She's close, but she's not like due next weekend. She's got a couple more weeks. But provided that call doesn't arrive, she will be with us, and it will be myself and Guy Todd, our harper, and all around helpful, pick things up, put things down, gentlemen. And the three of us will be working hard to put on a lovely display of Renaissance and medieval cooking, um, and some home skills, and talk a little bit about medieval times and life. The Knights of Lord Talbot, who we will be presenting alongside, are awesome people. They'll be doing displays and education on live steel fighting and fighting in the historical Hundred Years' War era. So lots of fun things coming up. I will have books at Massachusetts Ren Fair. So if you would like to purchase books from me, you may do so at the fair. Yay! If you have a book and would like to have it signed, you may bring it along. I will happily sign books at the fair. I do hope you'll come out. Mass Ren Fair is a lot of fun, and I know that the fairies and the fairy courts have been practicing for 2 years to put this on for you guys, and they really need some support. And it's not even at this point. I mean, all of the vendors, and performers and stuff, we definitely need your financial support. But even more than that, I think because we're all people persons, um, not having been around our fair folk and our patrons for basically 2 years has really taken an emotional toll. So it means so much to us when you guys come out and talk to us and tell us that you miss us, and comment on, oh, I bought your book, or oh, I watched your show on YouTube, or anything like that. It lifts our spirits and lets us know that what we're doing is really worthwhile, and that it's important that we keep doing it. So this year, now, the Massachusetts Ren Fair is only one weekend. And so we're going to try and jam pack everything into 2 days instead of 4. But that's okay. I think, coming out of the pandemic and all of the things that have been going on, this was kind of the right way to deal with things. Next year, knock on wood, provided everything goes as it seems to be, we will be back on track for 2 weekends of New Hampshire Ren Fair, 2 weekends of Maine Ren Fair, 2 weekends of Massachusetts Ren Fair, and then the Blacksmith Festival, and possibly Franklin and a couple of others. So next year is looking to be a full slate schedule, and hopefully won't include so much of this. Sorry, talking really is difficult, and I'm actually going to cut this kind of short. I did not make it to Monadnock Oil and Vinegar. I'm really glad that I canceled, even though I was sad. I had no voice, and I was running a low-grade fever, and I was a mess. You did not want to see me on Saturday. Um, I'm just starting to come out the other side. I'm really hoping by the weekend that I'm a lot better. I seem to be better today than I was the last couple of days, so hopefully that means that things are on the mend. And that is not a cancellation. I will be going back and making another date with Monadnock Oil and Vinegar. I really wanted to be there, and I know people were looking forward to seeing me and buying the cookbook. Now, they do have the cookbooks on hand, so if you want to go and buy a cookbook, please go on out there. They have them, and they're selling them, and we'll figure it out. You can bring the cookbook back, and I will sign it when I do my event, whenever that is. But think of it this way, because I have a little bit more lead time, it's going to be even more amazing when I do get in there. And like I said, please do go and, patronize the Monadnock Oil and Vinegar. They have awesome stuff. And if you're looking for some of the stranger herbs and spices that are mentioned in my cookbook, they can get them for you, which is nice. You have a local place that will happily go out and get you what you're looking for. And it means you don't have to go and use Amazon if you don't want to. Because I know a lot of my readers have said they're not as thrilled with the whole Amazon thing. And I get it. So this gives you another option. Excuse me. I will say I will only have soft cover copies. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. It's yeah, I'm a real mess. Anyway, I will only have soft cover versions of the cookbook with me because Amazon currently does not offer me the ability to get author copies at a price that I can afford to sell them to you. However, Amazon is currently selling my cookbook for a ridiculously low price. I gotta find out how much it is. Hold on. Sorry, it's just going to take me a second. Amazon. I know I should have done this beforehand, but it is what it is. Hardcover. There we go. So they have the Reenactors Cookbook hardcover edition on for $7.56. $7.56. Okay, that's cheaper than the soft cover. I honestly, I'm all like, come and buy from me directly. Because I like to meet you guys and I have a good time. And because generally speaking, I tend to make more money when you buy from me directly. But right now, honestly, I can't sell you the hardcover at that. So if the hardcover is what you want, go buy it off Amazon. Bite the bullet. It is worth it. It's the same size as the soft cover, but it has a lovely hardcover and it looks pretty durable. I thought it was very nice when I picked up my copy for myself. And it looks great on the shelf next to the other cookbooks. And so um, come and see me at New Hampshire Ren Fair, or Massachusetts Ren Fair. God, you can tell I am like out of it. Monadnock Oil and Vinegar is still going to happen. I will get the date for you as soon as I can, but I don't have it right now. And that'll be at 6 Mile Square in Amherst, New Hampshire. Mass Ren Fair is at Cummington Fairgrounds in Cummington, Mass. And then the next one after that is September 11th will be Auburn Duck Race Day, and that's in Auburn, New Hampshire. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And then end of September is the Fitchburg Blacksmithing and Renaissance Festival. So I hope I see a lot of you out there. It's been so nice. Going to Maine Ren Fair for the first time was very wonderful. Getting to see people and touch base with people and um, actually hug some people before I caught the current plague. Um, it really was wonderful. And no number of Zoom meetings will ever make up for that face to face, even if I have to have a table and a mask in between us. I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you at Mass Ren Fair and other upcoming events. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.